Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you what I keep inside my planner caddy. So I have it on my desk. So here is just a top little view. So I'm going to take everything out, show you the actual caddy, all of its pockets, and kind of explain why I started using this and how it's been working to hopefully give you guys some ideas as to maybe this is something that could work for you in the upcoming year. So the first thing that I keep in my caddy is this Mr. Pen expandable pouch, and I'm pretty sure that I have shared this with you guys on here before. I think I did maybe like a YouTube short about it, but just like it says, you know, the name, it's expandable. So this unzips on the side and pops open. It really has a lot of space in here. I took a lot of the things out, which is why I closed it, but I'll go ahead and show you. I have my Uniball 0.5 just rollerball pen that I love. I have this in, I think it was a 3-pack. So I have one here, I keep one at work, and then I keep one in the other portion of my planner caddy, because this particular pouch I take with me out of the house. And then I have my powder blue Zig clean color dot single. I take this with me to work, and it opens like this. On this side I have some page flags, tiny little scissors. I have a plug for my earphones because I still have my, I don't know how old they are, but I still have the plug kind and a lightning end, which actually now that I'm looking at this, I need to take this out because everything is the USB-C, so that's not going to work anymore. And then I also have my disposable zebra fountain pen in blue. I have an erasable pen, and then on this side I have whiteout, some mild liners, and let's see, only 2 of the colored dots because I did take some things out. I tried to separate my new mild liners, so I have some in here, and then I have this kind of pen cup on my desk, and then some mild liners are in here. These are the ones that I use in my Bible at home, and then I moved my older mild liners, the ones, well, the few that I still had left that worked, into my Bible cover case that I take with me to church. So here's the first thing. Second item in my caddy is this pen case, and let me show you this one. This is how it looks closed. It's just, this isn't called corduroy, that's what it's called, corduroy. And I've had this for a couple years. It has a nice sturdy bottom. And this one is really great because you can unzip it, and then it has a pull kind of tab here and on the side, and you just pull it down like this. And then you have all of your pens. And in here I have, are these the Muji's? Yes, the Muji gels, and then my trusty Uniball again. And I had this in my bag that I would take to the library on Saturdays for my class that I just finished. So I have kept it still in my planner caddy downstairs. Next item in my planner caddy are just plain envelopes, and these are for when either I need to pay a bill, where I need to write a check, which doesn't happen that often, but also we pay my youngest daycare tuition, so I always have envelopes. All right, next item in my planner caddy is going to be my actual planner, and this is my cover that I'm using for December. Then I'm going to switch it over to the white side. Hopefully you guys aren't getting a lot of glare from the window, but I'm going to switch it to the white for January. So that's the front, and then the back cover, which will be the front cover, looks like this. And once again, it's from Wander and Spruce. I picked up a bunch of these seasonal covers for my planner, and I've just loved them, and I have used both sides of them to get a good amount of use. So I've got my planner in here, Happy Planner Classic. I think I'm going to have to get expander discs because I do keep adding to it. I'm trying to think if there's anything updated in here. I did add this piece of paper that I found. I printed this out at home. I know it's on my computer somewhere. This was in my scripture writing planner from this year, from 2024, and it was at the back, and honestly I totally forgot it was back there, so I just ripped the page out and cut it and taped it right on here. And this is just notes that I took from a really great YouTube video that I think was entitled, I know that had to do with like stress or worry from a Christian perspective. I think I've talked to you guys about this before, but anyways, that was just notes. I just added it in. So anyways, I still have Spanish information about my class. Contacts are still here. On the top, I have a Christmas tab because I had these printables that I found online that made Christmas a lot more organized as far as giving people gifts. Current lists. I think this was something new that I added. Yes, so I ended up putting these daily sheets in here, and this is really for the weekend, or if there's just a day during the week that I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed, or like I have too much in my brain that I want to get out, I will just write everything down. And this is from the Printables website, so I added that in here. Follow-up, I know that I had the tab already in here, but I just added some plain paper for goals. 2025 vertical section, that's where I write down all of our doctor, dentist appointments. Projects tab, adventure days for family memories, and then everything else is pretty much the same, just the monthly tabs. So the next item that we have is my little daily planner notepad, and this came from cleanmama.com. I picked this up probably a year at least ago, a year or two. It was some type of sale when I picked up the Clean Mama planner. Her cleaning system is really great. It's a lot more simplified than Fly Lady, if you guys are familiar with either one of those. And I have this in here basically for the weekends, or same as before, like during the week, if my husband and I need to sit down and we have certain things that we need to get done together. So it just makes it really easy. Like he can write things down on here, I can write things down, and then when we're done, I just tear it off and throw it away. So the next item in my planner caddy is going to be my scripture writing planner, and this is my scripture planner for 2025, and I have it in here. I did already start it because I didn't want to start the way that the week is for 2025, since the first is on a Wednesday. I didn't want to start my old, or finish out the year in my 2024, if that makes sense. I just did the whole week, so I went ahead and started. I did add some extra tabs in here. That is just notes from Genesis that I'm still reading. So just some blank paper, plain tabs. And then here is my kind of monthly dashboard, I guess you could call it. I haven't filled it out yet, but I am just going to sit down probably during a quiet time session and just really pray about these things and fill it out, and also just do it during the month. And then here is the first week of January. So I went ahead and I added these date dots that I had from, I think, once again, like 2 or 3 years ago. I had a bunch left over, so I went ahead and added them instead of handwriting, because you guys know that with undated planners, I will always mess up the dates. So I just went ahead and added the date dots for, let's see, almost the whole month of January, I think. Yep, stopped on the 26th. So those are added in here, so it's up and ready to go. And then I did add a Bible verse down here, and then I filled some of this in. Now, to go along with this, I also have, let's see where I can put this. I'm running out of space. My devotional that I'm going to be using for 2025. And this is The God's Purpose for Your Life by Charles Stanley. And let me go ahead and take off this little overwrap. And the reason that I have this planner caddy to begin with is because right now I am sitting at my desk. I like to film at my desk. It's in front of a window that overlooks our backyard, and the natural light is really nice. But during the week with my work schedule and my commute of dropping my youngest off at daycare, and then my oldest and I, she goes to school at the school that I teach at. With my commute and my youngest still getting teeth in, I'm not getting a lot of sleep. So I just don't have the time in the morning to come up here and have that, long structured quiet time. So I just filled these things and have it in the caddy so I can have it downstairs in the front room, because the first thing that I do in the morning when I get up before I get dressed or anything is go downstairs and get coffee. So it's right there, and then I can grab what I need, fill it out while I'm drinking my coffee, even if it's, if I only sit down for 5 minutes, and then I can just put everything back so I know that it's downstairs. And then on the weekends when I have more time, I'm able to come up and sit at my desk, and upstairs is where the majority of my Bibles are, at my desk. So I'm just trying to make things more efficient and more functional for basically when we go back to school and work. So like I said, here's the devotional. It is ready to go for January the 1st. This is the first time I've used this particular one, so I am excited to go ahead and get into it. It is a really hard book. I was just reading that. So that is the next item. Okay, then I have this little spiral notebook that I picked up, I think, let's see. I started using this in April of 2024, and this is kind of just a catch-all notebook. I used to keep something similar to this in my planner, but the only thing about doing that is if you switch planners, or before when I used Astrology, when I would use more than one Astrology per year, you then have to either tear the page out or migrate all of it, and I just don't want to keep writing things over and over again. So I have this little notebook. There's a bunch of things in here. I'll just go ahead and show you. I think most of this I can show you. So this is from April. This is some information, looks like from a Bible study from the book of John. Then we've got some Spanish practice in here. I did go ahead and number the pages, more Spanish practice, more Spanish. I know that there's also like notes, just some things that I needed to know for the class that I was taking is also in here. So this is just a plain notebook. The pages are perforated, so if you need to write something and tear it out, it's really cute. It wasn't that expensive. I picked this up at Walmart, so I leave that downstairs. Also, like if I need to write either one of my kids, their teachers, a note, I send it digitally if I have to tell them something, but I also like to also write it down just in case, because I'm a classroom teacher and I know that things get crazy. Sometimes your apps don't work. There's been many days that I've gone into work and our internet's not even working. So I just want to have that backup. All right, then the last thing that I have in this planner caddy is my small, this is smaller than a study Bible. I'm not really sure what size Bible this would be considered, maybe a pocket, I'm not sure. I think I showed this to you guys maybe a couple of years ago. It's by Thomas Nelson, it's New King James Version, and I picked this up in store at a Barnes & Noble, and it's not a study Bible, it's just a plain, just regular Bible. Let's see if I can show you how the books start. And I keep this in here if in the morning when I am, so that's the beginning. So like I said, no study information. There's some footnotes down here, but really no study information. If I like maybe want to look up a verse, if a verse comes to mind when I'm praying, if some words come to mind when I'm praying that I know are from a verse, but I can't really seem to find it, or also to do any extended reading from my devotional. If I have a couple extra minutes, I have it right downstairs with me. And I've had this in so many places. I've taken this in the car with me. I've taken this into work with me. It's really been such a cute little Bible. I'm really happy that I picked it up when I did. It does have these really great colored maps in the back. So it's just a really cute size. The cover is really pretty. So this is the last thing in my planner caddy. Now I'm going to try to show you the actual caddy. Hopefully I have the camera up high enough. And it's just a black caddy. Let me find, I think the brand name is on here. Okay. So the brand name is Everything Mary. I think this is actually for crafts. So it does have 2 straps on it. Here's a Velcro pocket right here. And then there's a pocket on either side. Then there's still another pocket right here. If you turn it to the side, there is another Velcro pocket. You've got 2, I guess, like card pockets. Then on the back, there is a full zipper pocket right here. Then we're going to turn it one more time, and we have 2 more pockets here, and then a larger pocket here. So like I said, I know that this was made, I believe, for crafts, so you can definitely fit a lot of craft supplies in this caddy. I guess you actually could also use this for like a diaper caddy if you needed one, but it also has these really cool cardboard, I think, dividers. You can pop them out like this. Which mine are usually not popped out. I usually just have one popped out at the most. If you want to make even more sections. So it is really great to use for planning for me, but also you could use this for pens. You could use it for stationery. You could fill the whole thing up with Bible study supplies, or if you're a student, you could definitely use it for things that you need in your dorm room. So it definitely has a lot of functions, I would say. So I wanted to show it to you guys because it has been really helpful for me to have it. And hopefully you guys are able to see how this thing is set up with all the ways that it's been turned. I will try to find it online because this was something else that I picked up years ago. I'll try to find it to link it or something similar because I don't think I got it from Amazon. I think it was like a craft website or something like that. But my intention with this video was that you guys would find something helpful or useful to help you in 2025. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing. If you enjoy faith and planner related videos, please comment back. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye.